Doing this for almost 20 years. And so I know what the need for protein. I saw a lot of people that just didn't have access to it. So we literally bought probably 5,000 pounds of meat on this plane. We froze it. We do major food distribution all over South Florida, and we're able to get enough donations to bring it here. We also have water filtration. I'll start with there. We have large water filtration systems. As you may have may not heard, people don't have water here right now. They don't have no water. They have no electricity, obviously. And if you don't have electricity, it's hard to filter your water naturally. And so, that's a huge issue. We also partnered with Operation Blessing, and we're able to secure generators. And so we brought about 12 generators. We actually had more that just didn't get in time to make the flight, but we plan on bringing more and more of these generators. Realistically, it's going to be a while before this place gets electricity. If you go around, you'll see all the electric poles are down. They're intertwined in the trees. I haven't seen a single lineman since I've been here, so I know this is a big issue. So we want to address those needs for small communities, and also with the communication. We've tried to give as many Starlinks as we can. I brought over 100 car inverters, so that folks can actually use their car as their centralized location for electricity. And so this has worked all over Africa and in Haiti and the Caribbean and other storms that we've helped bring relief to. And so that's what we tried to do. We also brought bedding, towels, things like that. People's stuff is completely washed away. So to get a clean towel is a big deal for a family, or a small mattress is a huge deal to be able to lay down on even a blanket. And so we got about 500 blankets that we brought as well. So.
And is that produce over there? I see the bananas.
Yeah, so we actually just use banana boxes. This is bread. So we have a couple miscellaneous piles with bread and crackers and things that have more shelf life. And then if you come, actually, these are a lot of the towels, as I mentioned before. So when we bought a lot of towels. So we have actually another bin of this that's completely full of meat. So I'm looking for it now. I don't know where it is.
What's interesting is when we were out and about 2 days ago, we actually saw bread lines,
Right.
like people
Right.
lining up for the little bit of bread that the neighborhood could gather.
That's right. And I saw the same thing. It was really heartbreaking. I didn't have enough aid when we first got here to feed everybody, and it kind of stuck with me. I got on the plane the very next day and brought another plane load in just to see people hungry around here. I mean, listen, Jamaica's not used to this, right? It's a lot different than in Haiti. These people aren't used to not having electricity and running water, so I can't stop for thinking of those families that their houses are completely washed away, man. We got to do something to help them and continue to bring aid and resources. And I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
What Project Dynamo does is get into crisis zones as early as possible so that we make sure that all the local networks are set to ensure that the aid and the assistance goes quickly to the people that need it the most. So what we don't want is to be lost in bureaucracy and red tape. So we do it properly with the right channels, with the right official channels, but we go to the people, local churches, local doctor networks, hospitals. At the end, that's the last mile when you need aid, assistance, medics to reach the people that actually need it right now.
So how were you able to help the Jack Brewer Foundation with this logistical snafu that happened?
Well, at the end, when they notified us, because we were waiting for them on the other side of the airport, we just rushed here. We talked to all our contacts in immigration, in customs, airport authority, that we had, developed them since last week. So right now we're here with them, cleared it out within 15 minutes or less?
5 minutes.
So now we're taking all their aid back to the original place and start sending it to the people.
What we're able to do is we developed the relationships when we first got here on the ground when nothing was operational. They've already trusted us, knowing that what we're doing is good and not anything that should be done. With those connections, we realized that the plane had got sent to the wrong location. However, they didn't know Jack Brewer, and they didn't know anybody else as far as what's coming in or the process. We came down here, immediately resolved the situation. We're securing what's needed, and we're sending it back down where it belongs.
And so for folks that have been following this journey, they've seen all of the areas of need that we've shown them. So this comes off the tarmac, and then exactly what happens next.
So it goes to the car right now has to be cleared, right? It's already going to the right place. We have a warehouse there that is where several different organizations working through, but we already have our own distribution channel. So there's going to be trucks and everything being taken to secure places where, like I said, it's going to go directly to the people, not to authorities to distribute it, but local authorities and local networks of
Brother, listen, I'm all in. I've been doing this a long time. You ain't got to tell that's what I want to hear. Because the first thing I was thinking about is, man, they're going to be still in there. No. We're on day 7 now, brother. Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why coming so early to set the relationship. We have the connection.
Yep.
Everyone is working, ready to work. But we understand all this happening.
100%, brother.
That
We got to.
and we allow them